Hello everyone, I'm Nathaniel Hoover, aka Flashman85, aka Gemini Laser, and you've been listening to Castlevania Bloodlines Crimson Twilight by Dr. Manhattan, which I figured was an appropriate tune to listen to, from ocremix.org, which I figured was appropriate because last time on this live stream series of MaGMML Episode 0, we played, Twilight Terrace, and there was Castlevania-themed level, and 0 is kind of crimson, right? So I'm kind of theming here, right? So, we've got some more MaGMML Episode 0 up for today, and hopefully you've caught up on, or either you're familiar with the game or you've caught up on my live streams or have caught my live streams so far, so that you're not completely confused. But if you have no idea what's going on, please go play MaGMML 1 and 2, or watch a playthrough of them. What are we at? How far are we? 23%. So this, I don't expect this is going to be a terribly long stream. We're just going to continue on this path, and then when I get hungry, too hungry to go on, then I'll break. So, I don't know, maybe an hour, something like that. So, the button that I used to have the Shine Spark Drop whatever map to now does nothing, and so I can kind of shimmy along. Oh, and I'll need to save up for, where are we at? 54. I'll need to save up for another costume. What? Why this again? So, revisiting MaGMML 2 here, although I guess, technically, canonically... Whoops! Technically, canonically, this is, before. Was this we really liked the gimmick and wanted to do it again, or was this the we weren't satisfied with the gimmick the first time around and wanted to do it better? Why couldn't I climb up there? What was that all about? Wow, okay. I have to stop flying off the platforms like that. Well, fine. What? Either something's up with my up arrow, or these ladders are funky. I don't know what's going on. And I have to admit, I'm a little thrown by the menu graphics, because they don't look like any version of Windows I've ever used. Did I say window or menu? Whatever it is. We kind of going for like a Chrome icon here. So I don't mind that. That's an interesting and wow. Okay. Probably should have trusted my distance. I like the clicking and dragging idea. I think it's also throwing me off that the action is not highlighted. Because there's the menu of copy, delete, etc. But I'm not seeing the action highlighted before it goes off. Okay, I guess you do see that these things shoot in random directions, but I feel like it's just slightly too soon to introduce, first of all, a different color, which usually indicates a different variant. And then to have it moving, which kind of... kind of throws off the learning curve when you've just encountered something that's got kind of a tricky shooting pattern. Yeah, so I'm kind of having the same issue with this that I did with the first one, that I like the ideas, they're very clever. I'm assuming I want to go this way. Right. Did I just shortcut here? Because I thought this was going to be, like, the secret area, but maybe I was mistaken. So yeah, like, I like this in concept, like the original level, Curse or Curse, but the execution is leaving something to be desired for me. Of course, the other way is the secret. Hey! Oh, maybe there was a little bit of shading. It was just very, very light, very faint. Maybe my color blindness. Okay, this is clever. I like that. Although I think it would be funny if I died again, if it just pasted me back. Wow, I'm just standing right in there. You know what, let's not even bother. Let's try this again. Yep, let's just aim right for the flames. That's exactly what we're doing. I wasn't looking quite closely enough to decipher what that enemy was. You know what's funny? I feel like this is a more appropriate introduction to those enemies. Ow. Oh, that didn't work. Boom, 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 boom. Hey, I learned something. I got better. I figured, wow! For some reason I thought the platform was already going to be there for me. Although that is also a slightly tiny platform to fall into if you're not expecting. I feel like you always need a little bit more of a safety net when you're falling onto a new screen. Because unless you telegraph what the architecture is going to be like before you enter the screen, there's a very distinct possibility people will do what I just did and be dumb. Oh, my poor bolts. Meow. So which way's the secret this time? Oh good, I was right for once. Wow, okay. Over here. Over here. I'm also not sure why this one's a different color all of a sudden. I'm just kind of not even trying to dodge now. Oh boy. It's shiny, you say. Oh, right, because that... See, that's not good. That's not a good introduction, because if you didn't get the secret, I don't think you've been introduced to the shiny one, and also it's purely color-coded, and the colors are just similar enough that they don't, at least for me and my colorblindness, don't seem to stand out. And you should always realistically use texture instead of color, if possible, to differentiate enemies. But yeah, like, as your first exposure here to these things, if you haven't gone the key path, and even if you have, not expecting to see them again so soon, wow! That's a lot of surprise death all at once. I'm sorry, I'm still wearing my judge hat after, even though I'm officially done judging MaGMML 3, with all my reviews finalized and all of my scores finalized. Well, as final as something's going to be before it's actually released, because I think as anybody who's ever worked on any creative project knows, final never actually means final until it's not possible to work on it anymore. Yeah, there's a lot going on here. That was sheer luck. Yeah, way too much going on there. Focus being drawn in too many different directions. Ooh. I don't know that hitting a nerve is the right thing. It's just I have a lot of critiques here. It's not a bad level. There's just lots and lots that I can see that could be done to improve it. Because again, concept's really strong. Yikes. Whoops. Also, the checkpoint placement doesn't quite feel right, because ideally there's always exceptions to the rules, but I feel like ideally your level should sort of be formed into challenge arcs, and your checkpoints should happen between arcs. And this... Yikes. Okay, I need to stay on the front, the very front, not the back. Not the middle, the front. And so that section there is very much a challenge arc that doesn't really have anything to do with this sort of doodling around that we're doing right here. I keep getting hit by that because I'm getting sloppy. And actually, this is a level where, as a strategy, I would pause often. I could recommend, like, pausing often to kind of mentally picture what the map looks like. Ugh. And to give yourself that little bit of a breather. Ooh. No, it doesn't take that long to get back there, but over the long term it can kind of burn me out and get me out of the groove if I'm just starting to get into a groove of this section. It's like unrelated challenges to some extent. Don't screw up. Oh good, checkpoint. Thank you. I'll probably see that checkpoint again, but... Yep, thanks. But I'm curious to see if the enemy attacks me immediately upon showing back up. Boo! I could have seen a checkpoint on the next screen, but yes, there definitely needed to be a checkpoint somewhere in that vicinity. I also feel like the explosion point isn't where I expect it to be. Like, I see it, the cursor pauses, and then moves away, and the explosion is where the cursor paused. That I get. Still trying to figure out what that thing is. Like, if that were a Firefox, I think I'd get it. But it does not feel like that. Yeah, compensating. Woohoo! Oh, right. Woohoo! Oh, it is a Firefox. Oh, something new. Alright, well, that looks like it's trying to lure me that way. So allow me to be allured. Oh wait, no, that's just new. I thought we were going back to Mega City. That maybe is not related to my current path, so I'm just going to stick with my current path. Temporal Pillar by Chiko. So I like the little flags hanging over. Oh, quality. Is this Jazz Jackrabbit? Or just something that kind of reminds me of what I've heard of Jazz Jackrabbit, not that I've ever played it. I'm liking that. Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, that's the other one that has really nice... Could listen to this for hours on end music. Why do I feel like there's a secret up there? Secret that I cannot possibly get up to. But I bet there's one there. Interesting. Okay, good. I like this. I like this a great deal. I was gonna duck under there and see if there were, well... see if there was a CD hidden behind the flag over there. Because so far they've been shown to, be affected by gravity, but it's possible some not, or not. Oh, there was a problem with not having up-to-date DirectX? Who needs to solve things the right way? And I like that one's reversed. That's good. Wow, my aim, my angular aim is never where I want it to be. Thank you for finally using slopes right! They're always like an afterthought if they're even used at all. Yes. No. I'm kind of making it my mission to do this the wrong way and to see how far I can get. Okay, not very far as it turns out. Okay, the colors are sufficiently different here. The gray really helps. I'm just not paying quite enough attention yet. Fine. Now I'm worried. Oh, that's nice. You foresaw my health needs. Good, I like that. Ah, bullets are too slow. Woohoo! I want to go through. Okay. This one's gonna hurt my little head. I don't know if I've mastered this stage so easily. So, in anticipation of any snack attacks, my wife has lovingly prepared a small plate of Oreos arranged in a 5-petaled flower pattern with an Oreo resting on top amidst the 5. It's kind of want to Instagram it to you. I don't have Instagram, I'm currently live streaming, but it feels like the kind of thing that would be appropriate to do. That might be enough to get me through. Okay. Double stuff Oreos are my favorite. Peanut butter ones aren't bad. Some of their miscellaneous flavors I'm totally okay with. I forget which one it is, my lovely wife in chat, that you like the most. Was it the graham cracker one? Not the graham cracker, like the, I thought it was a peanut butter something that was like a cake or graham something or other. I like that there are puzzles here, but that you don't need to be like an absolute puzzle master to get this right. Yeah, that's not gonna reach either. Well, that was terrible all around. Wait a second. Okay. I can't quite reach up there, but that looks like there's a secret waiting to happen. Peanut butter pie Oreos, that's what it was. Hello there. And it's worth noting, if it hasn't been noted in chat already, that I'm terrible at dodging daggers, because I'm thinking too much about Oreos. That Oreos are vegan. Yep, that's fine. Daggerman wants to know your location. I like it. Alright, this is a battle that I know I'm just... It's not that I'm not playing well, it's that I'm just not good at this specific type of battle. Whoops. Whoa, I did not even see the one on the right, because my microphone was in the way. The way I have my desktop set up, I don't even know if that's doing that much damage. That's doing like one at a time. But it's faster than the other shot, so I can get, and I don't need to worry about aiming or missing as much. I doubt this is going to do any more. Yeah. I've now completely lost, like, 2 different trains of thought, so, oh well. Oh, but yeah, my microphone's, what was I gonna say, embellishing? Hiding the, corner of the screen. Good enough. Because of where it's positioned, I have the microphone between the Twitch window and the Episode 0 window. Okay, no, one of those trains of thought was not Chargeman. No siree. Bubble Base! SCMidna. A family company. Okay. So they hurt me and they don't take me away. Guess what I have? It's an Oreo. I like that I'm being bubble-letted. Or bubble-weeded, if you prefer. I kind of like these new sinister sprites. Ooh, I'm not a fan of the quick screen shifting like that. Whoa! Dumb. Oh no! Wow, okay. I'm liking this, but I feel like I'm still kind of waiting for the challenge to kick in. I know I keep getting smacked around a little bit, but I'm vanquishing many foes before they're able to really... Before they're really able to, like, give me a proper challenge. Guess who, fat boy? This is good, I like this. Always inventing new ways to make Toadman harmful. I appreciate it. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Why did I think that was safe again? That's what they wanted me to think. So it looks to me like this could be a secret over here. Am I completely wrong? Well, can't figure it out now. Ow! I made a near-fatal error there. Thank you! Yes! I'm glad to see these being used as a threat and not a happy platform. Okay, there is a CD down here. Woo! I was hoping... I knew I wasn't going to survive the next section anyhow, so I was intending on blowing myself up, and I was hoping to blow up the bubble intentionally over the spikes, but I didn't give it enough firepower. So I got blown up by a bubble instead. Wow. Okay, so I asked for a challenge, now I'm starting to get one. I think it's $250 for the next costume, or for a costume. Yeah, one of my MaGMML 3 pit levels that I abandoned, which I don't think I'm going to be able to salvage because I've tried it several times, was called Shark Week, and it was the Mecha Shark boss from Mega Man 9. That was interesting. And one of the considerations I had, it was just going to be multiple phases of that fight. Except you fought the tail first, I'm assuming that's a pit over there, and then the midsection, and then the midsection again, and then the tail again. And I was going to have different gimmicks underneath it, different platform tricks. And one of the ones I was thinking of was bubbles coming up. I do want that. But how badly... I've forgotten what it is. I don't want it. Because I thought it would be interesting to be dodging bubbles as they're trying to push you up into the shark. But it was all convoluted and too challenging for the pit. But I still kind of like the idea of a two-tailed shark. Boop! Boop! Oh, wow. Reading chat. Not saving my bacon. Probably could have... I feel like that should have been a pipe. Okay, that is a pit. I have to test these things, you know. And it gives me a chance to eat my Oreo. Nope. Yeah, that's correct, gone. Oh! No? Ah! You are going to be mighty fat on pizza by the time this is over. Okay. Yes. Ow! Why do I not remember that shooting bubbles before? Stomp dash to get it from the left side. Right. I forget about the jumping potential of that. Oh, let's see. What are we gonna do this time? I was the original female robot master. Everybody loved me, respected me, drew Miss Paint fan art of me, and then they figured out my pattern. What happened then? Then they demoted me to an arena boss and plopped me in a freaking sewer. Well, I've had it. I won't be humiliated anymore, except by someone trying to do an amalgamation of voices that does not work together. I'm going to show the world how powerful mermaids can be, and I'll retire anyone who gets in my way. Prepare to meet your manufacturer. Ooh! New music! I don't know why I was trying so hard to shoot these things. Well, there's shockwave number 2, right? Stop trying so hard to win, and then maybe you'll win. Right, shockwave. I was kind of expecting that to happen, but I'm like, yeah, if I go to the other side, I'm just gonna get hit by something anyhow. Wait, how is this my fault? Yes, I put Splash Woman in my pit level, this is true. No, just getting impatient. I think that's the one drawback to having the extra tough... I would be okay with extra tough sharks, and I would be okay with lots of sharks replacing the turtles. But thank you for blowing up the spikes, that's very considerate. But I think both of them together, she might as well just go invincible. And I never like it when I just have to kind of stand and wait around for stuff to happen. Wicked Waterworks by Zieldak. Perty. Okay, that's also solid. Sneaky, good. Well, I don't know how to get that. Oh, interesting. Good. Finally, a different variation of this. Right. Ah, couldn't get out of there fast enough, but I knew it was coming. Sprite looks slightly different. Aha! Whoops! Oh, butts. Let's go back and get that one. I'm generally against two-way transitions, unless they're absolutely necessary in a level, but I do appreciate the nicety of... Oh wait, did you change your mind? Did you actually want to go back for that CD that you accidentally missed? Those are fine. No, that worked better in my head, so let's go left this time. Oh, no, that's not how I wanted to do that. No, that's also not how I wanted to do that. That is how I wanted to do that. Okay. Whoops! Oh, I'm being pushed back. How about that? Oh! I came out of the dash and my hitbox suddenly tallened. And then I fallened. Enjoy the very relaxed music that we have going on here. Kind of groovy. Ow. This is definitely my kind of just throw on something to listen to kind of music when I'm working. I got confused for a second. I should have stayed on the ladder for safety. It's sort of awkward the way he's standing there. Punched over the ladder but not actually firing, but I guess, wait a second. Like, yes. Trying to get out of here. Would not surprise me if there's another secret here. Ooh, interesting. Oops! Didn't see you, you were a different color, you blended in with the ceiling. Thank you, needed that. Yeah, spikes are fine. I have no problem with spikes and death pits and stuff. The question for me is always, how likely is it that you're going to fall in? And how forgiving are the challenges that put you at risk of falling in? Okay, so that is not a safe spot right there. Okay, so I'm liking that we kind of have a thing with, where I can kind of tell where there might be a secret. Although that does look identical, it doesn't... the only thing setting it apart is... Whoops. The height of that architectural unit. Okay, let's try it. Whoa! Let's try it this way. How's that? Whoa! Okay, this is good, because now, this is starting to give me the end of an official Capcom level almost there frightened vibes that I get sometimes when I'm like, oh, I know we're close, don't die, don't die. Okay, I guess I did not need to be doing that. Oh, that's a thin jobber. That may not be worth it. It was worth it. Wow! Oh, wow, that pushed me down a lot faster than I was anticipating. Still got it, but... Okay, so, because I'm redoing this section again and don't have much more new to say, any questions from you, the audience, or any topics you'd like to discuss? That toggle. Any MaGMML stuff planned for the near future? Well, no. Oh, I keep doing that. I need to not do that. I keep just dashing straight off of edges. Oh, and I could have used those weapon refills too. Well, boo. I did it again. Meow. Sorry, I don't know what's going on with my playing all of a sudden. I was already not on top of my game going into this. I mean, that much was obvious. But I think this is one where I need to just focus on playing and kind of ignore being a host for the moment. Yeah, that's fine. Good, I was just thinking a checkpoint would be magnificent here. I had to check, I feel like there's not a solid wall up there, so it looked like maybe I should need to go through a fake wall of spikes or something. Ah-ha-ha! That one actually saved me because I didn't have enough momentum to get through. I figured there's going to be something nice down there. Yes, of course there is, and because I'm going to die anyhow. Oh, hi! Oh, that horrible delay, that prolonged moment of horror as I'm like, I'm gonna fall down this hole once my energy's done refilling, huh? Okay, so it looks actually like this one is better suited to taking your time a little bit. Yeah, I don't think I could fire and dash there, or at least not fire at the speed that I needed to survive. Wow, okay. Nope! Just get me out of this. No! Fine. Okay. Ha! How do you like that? Can't even have your own victory. I take it from you. I'm very happy to see good old Bubble Boss. What do I care about tactics, you ask? Not going to give you the pleasure. Okay, I feel like... why is the word cigarettes coming to mind? Cutters. Scissors. Scissors. Would be effective here. Does not appear to be the case, actually. Okay, so I don't actually need to hit you in the middle, I just need to disperse your bubble. But I want to go through! Cutter, yes. I mean, he's ashen, like he's, you know, in an ashtray. In the flesh, MaestroSinc. Well, looks like an Oreo's to the right. Okay, I'm confused. Either I broke an Oreo in half and ate the top part already, forgot about it, and then left the other half with cream sitting on the plate, and I ignored it. Or my wife just stole the top part of this Oreo before putting it on the plate underneath the other Oreo, so I wouldn't notice until halfway through the stream. Either way, I'm amused. But you're not here to listen to me eat food. Most of you, anyhow. Hi! Woohoo! Oh. Bouncy Bouncy introduces some interesting new mechanics with the slide dash here being able to break your bounce. Woohoo! Oh, that's part of the background too. That does not stand out enough to me. good placement. I appreciate when a level is cognizant of how players are likely to play it, where players are going to be. I don't like it when it's like, haha, we're just going to smack you upside the face because we know exactly where you need to stand. But it's sort of that fine balance of you can see this coming and thus you should be attentive to it. Whoops. Lost control on that one. Whoa, that's actually ceiling pain. Because there's plenty of safe places to stand, but there are some particular places where you are likely to stand, and thus get hurt. Whoop! Whoop! This doesn't feel cheap. It feels like I really need to be more attentive than I am, and I like that. Ooh! Should have dashed. Well, at least I remembered halfway through. Wow, halfway through. Okay, what is my strategy? I'm going to get through there quickly, I think. I don't think I'm going to stand around and wait. I think I'm going to be more reckless when I get... I need to dash when I get there. I also need to figure out exactly how far my dash is, so that I can kind of eye up the number of... ooh, nice. Then I can eye up the number of blocks that I have to traverse. I'm not gonna grind. I could. Yeah, this level is very much my kind of platforming. Oops! I'm trying to jump up that ladder. Faster. Just cause. I feel like I want to get through that wall for some reason. There, I'm using your... I'm gonna continue to call it a Shine Spark, because I don't remember what the heck it's called. Stomp. I'm continuing to try and use your Stomp. Oh, not quite. Oop. I like that a great deal. Yeah, I'm really happy with this one. This one's fun. Because this is simultaneously... It looks like it's very polished and well play-tested, very well thought out, well planned. Okay! Was not expecting that. Don't know how I would have responded to that, because I don't think shooting it would have done anything. I guess dashing over the top. And I wouldn't have been bitter if I had died, because that was a checkpoint anyhow. But yeah, this is all very much my style of level. And it pays attention to Zero's moveset, and I think does a good job of highlighting what's possible and setting reasonable expectations. I don't know that I'm going to make it through this one, and it would help if I actually face the right direction when shooting. Ah! The drops are throwing me off. Doo-doo-doo. Oh, and I'm just now seeing the Gradius-style little nuggets in the middle that you chip away at to unveil the core. I don't actually recognize what game this thing is from, because it looks like it is from something. Wow. Find a better way out of there. Wow. Okay, that little acid drop is throwing off my timing just enough. Life Force, really? I've played Life Force. Why do I not remember that one? Okay, good one. Yes. I was hoping this would be called Space Jam. Wait a second, that wasn't the one with the tentacle arms that swing around in circles, is it? Oh, did we seriously call this the Psychopath? What? Okay, I can't jump on it. What are you? You're sleeping? You're a Joe of some sort, got like a golf caddy kind of thing? I'm confused about what that is. Sleepy Joe on a golf cart, okay. What? I'm having a little bit of trouble deciphering what these things are in this level. They don't look bad, I'm just not immediately recognizing them. Like that one that I just fought on the wall looks like it's actually oriented so that its feet or bottom whatever touching the wall. I'm also not sure what this... I'm not sure what that thing is. Or, like the... I think somebody said before that these are all, brain not working. Dev Kit enemies, just dressed up. And I can't quite tell what the golf cart is. Looks like maybe the lower half of that Mega Man 10 enemy with the barrier and the little light bulb kind of hat that you need to... that it lunges at you and then goes backwards. Ow. I am tempted to use an E-Tank. Normally I don't do that in the middle of a level, but... I'm concerned because there hasn't been... Wow. That'll do. But I'm concerned because I feel like it's been a little while since a checkpoint. Okay, good. Thank you. Now, get me my health refill. Okay. Oh. I'll probably need to go back out and read chat afterwards to see. What those golf carts actually are. Oh, that was interesting. It gave me an invincibility ding. Did I push them back? I'm so confused. Do I regret not making a level for this? No, because I was completely invested in... Fun, okay. Yikes, was completely invested in MaGMML 3 at the time, and, yeah, I knew I wasn't getting through that. Like I said previously, at the time when this was released, I didn't really have any interest in it, so... No regrets. Okay, so interesting that the saber knocks them back. But the regular buster just destroys them. Okay, I should probably take care of you first. Oh, you're gonna keep coming, is that how it is? See, this is a game I'd like to have Ice Wall in. I wonder if those are supposed to be like the, you probably already said this in chat, but I wonder if those are supposed to be like the curlingers, except set to zero gravity. Oh, I did hear someone talking about zero gravity. Got it. That is what we are. Phoenix Wright music! Alright. I'm on board. Woohoo! Now, what would have happened if I had hit the energy element without hitting the Psycho Chip? Alright, I'm gonna go check out the... Oh, didn't even give me a choice. I was thinking about it and deciding. Did we ever... Oh, we gave you... Yes, we gave...
Well, my hind jet's repairs are finished. But after so many modifications, is it even the same helicopter? Do my memories of battle truly lie with this vehicle, or are they somewhere in a junkyard?
Truly, locked socks make one reflect on life itself.
You must be my adversary. Zero is your name, correct? Tell me then, Zero, is fighting really the answer?
Intriguing words coming from somebody in your position. Do you have any idea of how much trouble your allies have caused me?
Zero! Do you like this rose of mine? It's my favorite out of my collection.
Huh? Well... I have no idea what's going on. Did you mean to drop that?
Perhaps, but tell me, Zero, was it truly me who threw my favorite rose away?
Yes. Yes, it was.
Couldn't it have been fate? Isn't every living being in this world chained to destiny itself? We're all sleeping slaves under the illusion of free will, but our actions have all been predetermined.
I can tell you for a fact that they have not, or else I would not have fallen into so many pits.
In fact, us machines that can only see the world in ones and zeros have morals and ideals implanted into us by our makers.
That's a graphical mode I want to see, just ones and zeros.
We are the perfect example of being controlled by fate in a microcosm, with our unaware masters believing they are safe from destiny while they are bound to it just like us.
Can I do one of the, like, shoot the villain while he's monologuing routines? What the world is your point?
Zero. Will you help me get my favorite rose back?
Would I get anything out of it?
Absolutely not, my dear fellow.
No. Haha, I knew you'd say that. Fate makes all of us predictable to those who open our third eye. Truly, we never had a choice but to fight. Have at you! Whoa! There's your, shockwave again. Oh, okay. I figured those might hurt me, but had to test. I will use one. A gorgeous defeat. My toils all for nothing. Curse you, Crimson Savage. Your ignorance to reality shall be your downfall. Sooner or later I shall exact my vengeance upon you, and you will be consumed in the ever-blooming darkness. See you then, my friend. I didn't like that one so much. The dialogue or the fight there. Let's see. Now, let's go shopping. Oh, and I should, of course, try out my new Psycho Cheap. Ooh! Little, Metroid going on here, some wave beam action. I dig that sound effect. Yes! I need a weapon like this! I feel like I'm floating. Okay, I don't see any significant difference with the Z-Saber there. But I think I'm definitely floating. Psycho Saber on bullets, you say? Let's see. Change this here, fix that bug. I should be getting closer. Homes in on enemies. Excellent. Okay, so 488. I'm not gonna use that enough. That's nice, but let's unlock this one. Yeah. Hasty costume. A costume that makes you look like a foolish doodle made in 20 minutes. I approve. Alright, I have no M-tanks. Will I ever collect one honestly, I wonder? Whoa, okay. I might need to change back to regular Zero, actually, because that shadow flying behind Zero is kind of throwing me off, because it is decidedly not in the normal 8-bit style there. Yes, okay, we've talked to you already. Well, maybe it is in the 8-bit style, but it certainly doesn't feel like it. What else am I doing? I'm going back out to the menu. It feels almost wrong to be playing as quote-unquote real Zero. Oh, wow. Look at you, like a Final Fantasy original overworld character. I think we need to go up in the Pepsi direction. Oh, but you know, first, let's check out the CDs a little bit more. We'll just do a couple. Pirate Man, a former member of King's Army. Pirate Man was created to attack and loot cargo vessels at sea. A compulsive criminal with no scruples, he continued to rob and steal scruples until he had enough, and even after King's Revolution was quelled, both hiring himself out to the highest bidder and plundering for himself. Lately, he has started operating his own radio station, broadcasting without a license. He despises the thought of getting one fair and square. Wow, these voices really are taking it out of me way more than usual. Wario! A super powerful action star and billionaire game designer, the generous Wario weighs in at a modest 308 pounds. Constantly brought down by the corrupt plumber Mario, the great Wario is not one to give up in the face of cheaters, teaming up with the respectable Waluigi to take down Mario and Luigi, who's a total scaredy cat. Of course, every hero has multiple villains, and this sturdy man is no exception. Pirates, kings, and even my own treasure, can you believe that? Now I've got some huge trident guy messing with my latest... Oh, this sounds like I'm talking as Wario now. I've got some huge trident guy messing with my latest invention...
Wow, one thing's for certain though, I'm gonna win!
A truck. One of the most infamous crime bosses in the galaxy, striking fears into its enemies with its mere presence, or even the color of its paint. Rumor has it that it's able to travel across dimensions freely, continuing its operations in several different alternate universes. No sound is scarier to anyone in the world than its signature honk honk. Splash Woman. Dr. Light designed her to rescue people from shipwrecks, making her an expert swimmer at the cost of land mobility. At one point, she was doomed to be scrapped by law and became a pawn of Dr. Wily to avoid this, but when Mega Man destroyed her, a loophole allowed her to be rebuilt. Her favorite pastime is singing karaoke, but despite her beautiful voice, she has turned down many record deals and show business invitations. She still has her fans, though. Tornado Man and Fefner appear to be among her biggest ones. What is Fefner doing in this timeline? Well, not this timeline, but this time. Force Facility by Ratty. Water, like glass. Oh dear. I'm liking this. This sounds like it's going to be a remix that I know. Excellent. Oh, network transmission music. Then I am completely wrong, but it sounds somewhat like a later X series something or other. Oops! I'm still playing through Battle Network 5. Oh, you know, I was so caught up on getting past the spiky bit safely, the spine safely, that, no, I can't get that. I was not watching, yikes, where I was going, and what was shooting at me. Didn't get enough speed. I'm gonna die. I am not gonna make it through this one. Oh, for sure I'm not gonna make it through this one. I am for sure gonna make it through this one. And the pacing on these seems just right. Whoop! I like this gliding that we have going on here. I am not among the people who cannot stand Picado 24s, but I recognize that they have the potential to be super annoying, and they're used very well here. I wanted to go up top. Yep. Actually. No! Go back up! Alright. Don't care if I get hit, just need to try and do the jump properly. There we go. Ow. And I'm glad these are damage lasers. I feel like that's sort of a given anymore, that instant death lasers are really... gauche. Out of style. Yeah, try to jump. Ow, wow. Just bounced me right into it. I still think, yes, I agree that instant death lasers can still be done well. Fish, fish. But I like that in general, especially for games like this and MaGMML contests, I like that they're not instant death. Pepsi Zero, Scatman's World. Alright. So we have multiple levels made by people? I thought there was only like one person aside from Pyro who was able to make multiple ones. Okay. Fun. I feel like I'm starting to... I feel like my ability to play halfway decently is beginning to awaken. Finally getting into the zone. You know, I saw that and I'm like, I can make this. And then my brain's like, no, you can't. And then my body's like, no, you can't. Wow, what was I thinking? I was assuming that maybe it would smack into my ledge, and I should have known better. Should have bubbly bub. Oh, Wily has a lot of phone calls. That's right. I forget about this. Partially, I'm giving my voice a rest. And also, I don't really want to trigger a possible hint in the middle of a level when I want to figure it out for myself. Don't want to spoil things, although I'm sure it's entertaining. Alright, let's call up that old cook, see what he's got. Phone! Pepsi Zero? Of course! I think you're morally obligated to take the energy elements there, actually. That place is nothing more than a corporate chill attraction. They thought it'd be cool with the kids. Get out of here. So let the actual geniuses put all those resources to better use, like world domination. Hide! Is that the Z-Buster? Unlike its older variants, the Z-Buster can be fired up and down, and can fire up to 4 shots before it does something. However, its firing speed is slow and it can't charge. Unlike modern busters, use it wisely. Pepsi Zero? That area's got a lot of unique Pepsi dispensers robots, but they're mostly built off of older models from normal robots. The most important thing to look out for is the Pepsi they shoot, which will slow you down. There's also aluminum cans that can only be cut down with the Z-Saber. Speaking of, did you know that Pepsi is corrosive to even metal given enough time? Oh wow, I'm like, who is this new character? Oh gosh, is there any water nearby if I need it? Well, don't worry for now. It only happens if it's left to sit. You seem to walk it off pretty easily. My point is mostly that soda in general is terrible for you. I see. What about coffee?
Coffee's good for you in moderation, speaking from experience here. Shiver me servos, it's another pirate tip from the good cap'n, Pirate Man. The high winds tell me that there be a pub run by a goody two-shoes knight looking to sell his special brew for a rare currency. But his special brew ain't that special after all. You see, I have the recipe and I can give it to anyone who calls in. What's me hotline number? You'll have to find that out on your own, me rum lovers. Shove off!
So, there's a special hotline number, I guess, that I need to, find. So, let's try out this new... Whoa! I like that. Oh, that's a joke. Meow. Float. I'm guessing this is the way to a cigarette. Oh ho ho! Oh, okay. That was not as exciting as I was hoping. I like that subtle drink in the background. Oh, no! No! I don't know what it is, but I want it. Right, those don't get... Okay, let's go back to the other things. I like that there's still secrets to be found. That makes me happy. Any Crystal Pepsi fans in the house? Because I would actually drink Crystal Pepsi over regular Pepsi. Not the regular Pepsi's bad. I am decidedly a soda connoisseur. I like it! Other people are like wine and beer connoisseurs, I'm like, no. Make mine some sort of obscure root beer, please. I'm gonna regret that I did that, huh? That's an E-Tank. I like E-Tanks. But I like soda better. Oh, Crystal Pepsi is this rare delicacy that only shows up for a limited time, like once every 10 years. And it is, as the name implies, crystal clear. It is a transparent Pepsi. Ow. And I feel like the taste is... It's got all the flavor of regular Pepsi, but I feel like it is a little bit crisper. And not quite as sickeningly sweet. It's the right balance for me. There is a, oh, I'll tell that story afterwards. Let's see, what do we got?
Dang, the refreshing taste of Pepsi isn't working this time. The sparkly old thing might be my only hope of bringing the Pepsi City computer back online.
I do not intend to interrupt, but did you pour phosphoric acid onto electronic circuitry? I would consider that a form of torture.
Huh? Does someone else follow me in here? Stand back, I've got... Pepsi! Oh, you must be one of Pepsi City's firefighters. Don't fear, no fires here. You must have had a hard day of work, though. Sounds like a good time for a Pepsi.
After what I have just amounted to arrive here, Pepsi is the last object I would currently require. That energy element, so like an ice block of Pepsi is an object. That energy element facing your back, on the other hand.
You don't want to... No one would deny such a tasty beverage.
Is that so? Well, consider me, Zero, a milestone in the life of you and the Pepsi.
Zero, is it? Why does that sound familiar? I've heard that name somewhere, I'm sure, but where?
Oh, I love the mouth.
Oh, I just know where I've heard that name. That Red isn't of a firefighter, but of something much worse. You've come here to take advantage of the Pepsi City's crisis.
What are you rambling on about?
I'm saying that I know exactly who you work for. You do? That's right, Zero. Actually, how about I say your full code name? Coca-Cola Zero.
What? Who is Coca-Cola? I work for Dr. Wheat! On second thought, that might worsen the situation. Perhaps.
Nothing to say, huh? Now that your cover is blown, well, all I can say is... Pepsi only my choice!
R. Registered trademark. Wow, okay. Oh, and this is where I just die. Wow, nice. So yeah, there's an anime called Silver Spoon. Wow, where one of the yikes, one of the characters is named Beppu, and he's a big guy who likes snacks, so kind of like me. And so at one point he can be seen. Oh, I knew he was going to get me on one of those. At one point he's seen holding a soda can, and Beppu was holding a soda can that says Pepsi on it, and I can't find a screenshot of it anywhere anymore, but it cracks me up. Let's make this interesting. Let's make this last longer. So, not the most visually engaging boss fight, maybe, but still tricky. Ugh. Entrance Succession by Pyrrous. I probably got one or two more left in me. Ugh. But if there's a lot of dialogue, I may only have one left in me. I'm judging if you'd be eligible to join our Cool Robots Club. Go ask Quickman about it. You're not Quickman.
On my way out to the facility, I heard a faint but sort of loud wow. I guess someone is feeling excited, huh?
I can talk to the umbrella.
You consider stealing a sip from the E-tank on this table. Quickman spits in his drink before you get an opportunity to.
Oh, always nice to take a break with the lads in the evening. Hey, you look like you could fit into our Cool Robots Club. Oh, you're looking for an energy element? The dock. I'm like, the do? What do you mean, the do? The dock left when here in this old rusty base here. I'm supposed to be guarding it, but the Octobulb controls the entire facility. Hands free. Don't need to lift a finger. Anyway, don't break anything on your way in finding that energy element. Go left? But why would I go left? It's so obvious that there's something to the left. Worth it. Interesting. Interesting. Oh, okay. Okay, alright. I think I regret this. Is there a convenient hole I can fall down? It's not how I wanted that to pan out. Or that. Wow, okay. Get hit with the program. No! specifically wanted to avoid that because it looks like I can get down there. I don't have a handle on how big my hitbox actually is yet. And I could probably go down that other one, unless the bottomless pits just aren't labeled. Actually, hang on. Maybe that was a clue and I can do this backwards. Oh, well, no, now I can't. I'm gonna give it one more try, because I'm convinced there's something down there. Ow. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's gotta be a CD down there. I just need to actually get there. So I can't even get up there without triggering that, and I wouldn't be able to get up anyhow. So this is probably an exit that I'm standing over. No, that's just an unlabeled bottomless pit that looks suspicious because of the previous thing. There's a CD if you keep going normally and don't try to cheese. I'm confused. Okay. Well, whatever. I'll just keep proceeding through whatever direction looks reasonable. And then if I miss a CD, I'll come back and get it some other time. Hello! Things are going fine? Ah. Ah, okay. Alright, that makes more sense now. Oh, interesting. This looks like a trap, but it's worth it. Oh, oh, ow. Stop reading chat when there's lasers! Oh! Well, that wasn't nice. Okay. Yeah, I think this will be my last level, because I can definitely feel myself starting to lose some steam. Ow. Whoop, well, fine. Oh, so my floatiness actually helped. How about that? Oh. Still not a fan of Octobulb. Yeah, let's maybe not use the slow float through here, huh? Whoop. Ooh, that's interesting. Well, I might as well just off myself here. Well, that's gonna come back to haunt me, isn't it? I don't know, somehow. Maybe yes. Ah. What the heck? I thought I told you not to break anything. Now I actually have to work. No, why the health bars? Why the quick man? I want to talk to the chair. Does the chair help me out? Ugh. In all this time playing Mega Man, I've never learned to fight Quick Man effectively. I'm just absolutely terrible at this fight. Wow, okay. Yeah, that weapon was firing too slowly for me anyhow. At least there's the health refill, I appreciate that. Okay, that's all over. Drive, you say. Okay, and just to see what's next. Projectile party! Yeah, I definitely don't have the energy to do that yet. So let's pop into the telephone, just one more round of telephone and then call it a night. You're not anywhere right now, right? The Cutter Burst acts similarly to the Cutter Buster, but with the benefits that come from the Z-Burst itself. This makes it even more effective at mid-range control, with the added vertical coverage hitting most enemies ahead of you. Out and about? I can't really help too much when you're on a walk, but if you call me in a particular area, I can give hints on obstacles and also some enemies.
Yard! It's Pirate Man with some great pirate advice for you mateys. Rumor has it there's an airport out there in the seas, eh? What might it be doing out in the waters? Har, who cares? All you need to know is there's lots of gems around that place. It's a great isle for getting rich.
Well, I'll need to keep an eye out for that. Or just go off into space. See you, bye! So anyhow, thanks for joining me. This was fun, and I'll keep going at this again some other point, maybe this week, probably. So if you missed any part of this, you can find it on YouTube, Flashman85 Live. If you're watching this on YouTube, catch me on Twitch on Flashman85, and follow me on social media to get last-minute, oh boy, I'm streaming now, updates when I'm going to stream. So that's about it. See y'all later. Bye-bye.